Hello, and as always, a very warm welcome from the grad team to your Thought for the Week, dated the 7th of July 2025. My name is Ruda Landman. The title of this week's thought is With Time to Spare, Clearing a Tangle and Thinking About Goals. I hope you're enjoying the holidays. It's such a relief to be free of schedules and timetables for a while, right? As we said last week, rest, connect, enjoy being among your people. You need it and you've earned it. However, I do want to suggest two things that you may want to spend some of your time on, not let it all just flow by. The first is to tackle a specific piece of work that you may have found difficult in this first semester. I say that from personal experience. One of my majors at university was English. In my second year, we had to study a very long poem in Middle English, think Chaucer if you've ever heard about him, called The Vision of Piers Plowman. I was completely lost. I did not understand more than a sentence or two. I felt hopeless, frustrated, almost angry. And then, during the winter holidays, I set aside an hour or so a day to go through it really slowly, looking up all the words, putting it together, making sense of it. By the end of 3 weeks, I could read that weird, mangled form of the English I knew almost fluently. It gave me an enormous feeling of relief and accomplishment, and it set me up for much better results in the second semester. You may have something similar in one of your subjects, something that feels like an incomprehensible tangle that you will just never master. Put some time aside with no outside pressure to perform and work at it slowly. Maybe you can ask AI to explain it to you. Give yourself space to look at it from all angles. You may be pleasantly surprised at what you can achieve. Secondly, this is a great time to revisit your goals. Did you perhaps make a vision board at some point, a collection of pictures and words to clarify your dream for the future? Try. I've made a few examples which you will find in this newsletter on your phone. Perhaps it includes a nice home, a family with children, your own business, perhaps something to do with food, say, and your mum living with you. That's one possible picture or combination of pictures. Or it could simply be a degree, a corporate career, and international travel. Spend some time dreaming and then work that dream back. To get there, what do you have to do in the next 6 months and the next year and the next 5 years? Remember to make your goals SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, it is specific. You want to finish your degree in the minimum time. That is measurable. You have to pass all the relevant exams and other requirements. It is achievable. You are at university. You made it to be there. Looking at your marks, can you do it in the minimum time? Maybe you have to adjust it. Consider it. Make it achievable according to your track record. Relevant, the R of SMART, relevant, very relevant. It will affect the rest of your life. And it is time-bound. You include that in the goal you set yourself, in the minimum time. Or maybe you need another year. Then set that down in that time. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Goals, of course, don't only have to be about study. Maybe you have a side hustle that you want to get off the ground. Whatever it is, make it practical. Get a piece of paper and think it through. The S and the M, the specific and measurable, actually combine to say what do you want to do? The A, the achievable, is how are you going to do it? List 3 actions that will help you do it. Then the R, the relevant, why is this important? And the time, of course, when does it have to be done? It is hard to imagine or dream about things you've never seen. If you come from a small, poverty-stricken community, you may not have role models for all the things you yourself are capable of. There are wonderful websites, among them Investec. Investec has a great website to help you understand your own abilities and preferences and to give you ideas for what you can do with it. It's called Career Explorer. Career, and then the same word, capital Explorer. Career Explorer. Spend some time doing the personality test and getting to know yourself. And then go back to that vision board and see things may change. In the meantime, enjoy the holidays. And this comes, as always, from the grad team. If you like this, please share, please forward. We would love to reach more people.